family, I'm Begue, and this is my friend Leana. The two of us have been friends for a while now, and we'd like to just take the time today to tell you about one day when the two of us walked over to Leana's car and she felt for her keys, and she realized that she had locked them in the car. And both of us looked inside the car and we could see them right there on the seat. We had nothing to do except for go all the way back to Rockville where she lived, from Noma. But it was fine. We could just take that as a chance to just talk and talk and talk and catch up. It didn't even matter that we were taking the train. And one day, we were talking about a night when I was a little kid in elementary school. My family was talking around the dinner table. They were all talking, and they're hearing. I have no idea what they're saying. I noticed that their facial expressions were doing something like this. And I asked my mom, what is going on? What are you talking about? My mom said to me, okay, gay is bad. Gay means you're going to hell, okay? And I thought, okay, gay is bad. People who are gay are going to hell. And I had no idea what that meant until one day in elementary school, our teacher was talking about some garbage, I don't even know, and a girl asked, teacher, I heard about this gay thing. A lot of people are talking about it. What is it? And our teacher, who did know sign language, she said there are two meanings of the word gay. It could mean happy, friendly, or it could mean when a woman wants to be romantic with a woman, or a boy is boyfriends with a boy. And I thought, oh my God, I like boys. That means that I'm gay. And I remembered that my mom had said that gay was bad, that gay was wrong and meant that I was going to hell. And at that point, Leana asked me, do you still believe that you're going to hell now that you're an adult? I thought, wow, what a perfect time to tell her my perspective on what heaven and hell look like. Now, my experiences growing up have been really difficult. But all of those experiences, as I carved my way through, helped me understand what heaven and hell look like. Now, for example, I used to be very depressed. I felt like I was worthless, I'm deaf, I'm gay, I'm going to hell. And that depression got me thinking. I just started to analyze my depression and try to understand where it was from. My depression was this cloud of thoughts which fired on me down every day. You're worthless, you're stupid, you're going to hell. And I thought, yes, you're right, cloud. I fed it and I fed it. Yes, you're right, cloud, you're right, you're right. I fed the cloud and it grew bigger and bigger, slurped up everything that I fed it, fired on me every day, grew bigger until I was the world. Everything around me was negative. I'd meet someone on the street and I'd instantly be jealous. I have nothing compared to you. Someone would bump into me on the train and I just knew he knew I was stupid. Everything around me was negative. Everything was a piece of that cloud. That's what I call the black world. And as time went on, there was a moment when I decided to change from feeding that black cloud and feed something new. There was this little white cotton ball puff, which I fed, and the cloud said to me, keep going, you can do it. Think positive, it'll be positive. I fed it and I fed it. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. And it grew bigger and bigger. The cloud said, it's important to nurture yourself, to be good to yourself. Just think positive. Just keep going. And I fed it, and the cloud grew bigger and slurped up what I had until I was the cloud. I looked around me, and everything was different. I'd meet someone on the street, for example. Oh, you don't have something I have, but I have something you don't have. We're equals. Or I'd meet someone on the street, and they thought I was cool. They thought I could do all kinds of things. Everything around me was positive. Everything was a piece of that cloud. That's what I call the white world. Now, I carved my path through all of these difficult experiences, and I realized something. I realized that when I'm feeding the black world, that's hell. And when I'm feeding the white world, that's heaven. Every day when I get up, the first thing I have to decide is whether I'm going to be feeding the black world today. Sometimes I decide that, but sometimes I try to feed that white world. I build for myself heaven.